If you're brand new to tennis, like greener than the court itself, and you don't know where to start, the best place to start is just feel. Getting used to the length of the racket and how the ball feels on the strings. And here are a few drills that you could do to practice that. And this is stuff we do when teaching kids, but maybe you just started off as an adult, right? The same principles still apply. So one of the best things to do to start is first grip. How are you gonna grab that racket? And this is not a full breakdown about grip theory, but basically, if I'm pointing the racket to you like this, like if I'm handing it to you, you just wanna go ahead and grab it. And as you can see, the edge of the racket here is going to point at this ridge, and you want that ridge to be on your knuckle. So at the end of the day, if I point towards you, you see how it's slightly angled? That's how you wanna start. You don't wanna start like this, right? And the first place we start is just simply bouncing the ball down with palm down, right? Like this. A lot of times when beginners are start, they don't have the feel, so they might go like they're trying to learn the timing of the ball. And once you feel comfortable with this, the next thing to practice is with the palm up. And that means pointing the ball towards the sky and hitting the ball in a way that is below your eye level. A lot of times when people are starting, especially kids, try to go, wow, or like not high enough. And so it's just kind of like this crazy thing until you get the rhythm and understand, especially when hitting it in the center of the strings, that it should be right in your eye level. And then right after you get comfortable with this, we're gonna alternate between palm up and palm down, but keeping the ball in the air like this. As you can see, I'm trying to keep it in my eye level and in the center of the strings. And after you get used to that, you wanna really understand how large this racket face is, especially if you've ever played like ping pong or badminton or pickleball. Like, they have smaller racket heads. So you wanna go ahead and understand it just by rolling the ball around its head like this. Do that a few times and then go the other way. And if you're feeling spicy, you can go ahead and connect all those different parts and put them together. So you start off bouncing like this, then you bounce it slightly higher so you can get under it, palm up, and then alternate palm up, palm down while in the air. And then you can catch the ball and then roll it around town. And this is extremely helpful when starting because you're understanding how to grab the racket. You're understanding its length. You're understanding the hand-eye coordination of the ball into the strings. You're understanding the way the ball bounces on the court and on the strings, and the feel of the different amounts of energy force you have to put in order for the ball to bounce whatever level you want it to bounce. And if you were able to do all that, awesome, you passed round one. Round two is doing pretty much the same things, but while moving. And what that might look like is walking around, right? So the ball's coming with you. So you have to angle the racket a little bit more so the ball goes and follows you. Because if you're pointing the racket face down, it's gonna stay there, right? And you might walk away without the ball. But if you put a slight angle on it, it'll go wherever you want it to. And that's a huge lesson when starting off, that the ball goes wherever the racket face is facing, right? And then go up, go to the net, come back from the net. All right, you're getting the hang of it. You look good, right? All looking clean. Then you're gonna do it again with alternating. Catch it. Try and move the ball around town while moving. And if that was too easy, damn, you're really good. You passed round two. Congratulations. Round three is a little bit more playful. Don't be attached to the outcome of what we're about to do. But basically, you're gonna try hit the ball to the other side of the court. And you can do this by dropping the ball, hitting it a few times, say 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on that fifth one, you're gonna just try hit the ball. We haven't taught you technique, so don't expect to hit the most beautiful topspin shot across the net. No, it's really more about like, now that I've practiced these basics, let's understand the depth of the court and the angle the racket must be facing and our relationship to the body with it to make sure we get the ball over the net, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bam. You know, oftentimes when that fifth ball might go a little bit scattered, so it's not in the ideal position, so you might have to taste the ball a little bit. And that goes on to like round 4, 5, 6, where you're like, the height of the ball matters, the position of the court matters, and the timing of you taking the racket back and executing the swing matters. But just to keep this video stupidly simple, and if you're just starting off, go ahead and practice the stationary exercises, which is pointing the ball down, up in the sky, alternating palms, and then around town. Do that again, less stationary, moving around. And then after that, just get a feel for hitting the exact same feeling that you experienced over a bigger area and over the net. And do it playfully, like it should be fun. You shouldn't be frustrated because that just means you're expecting a lot more of yourself, but you're just starting off. So go ahead and have fun. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.